know there are over a half dozen new streaming services that have been announced this year. Apple TV Plus was released earlier this month. Disney Plus launched yesterday, and HBO Max is planned for May 2020. With the rise of these new streaming services, people are asking, are any of them actually worth the money? Well, we here at Late Night have figured out the only way to answer that question, and it's comparing every streaming service to the thrill of learning to pop a wheelie on a bike when you're 12 years old. Let's start with Apple TV Plus. This starts at $4.99 a month, debuts with 9 original shows. Meanwhile, the thrill of popping a wheelie on your Mongoose bike when you're 12 is totally free, and you earn the respect of everyone in the 5th grade for eternity. Winner? The thrill of popping a wheelie. Next up, Disney Plus. This boasts approximately 7,000 television episodes and 500 films, including titles from the Disney brand name, as well as Marvel, Pixar, and Star Wars. Meanwhile, the thrill of popping a wheelie when you're 12 is timeless, eternal, and utterly unbeatable. Plus, you made a bet with Noah Sinchak, who said you couldn't do it, and when you did, you got to drink his Powerade. It was Mountain Berry Blast. So, which one wins this head-to-head? It's the thrill of popping a wheelie. Moving on, we have HBO Max. This is $14.99 a month, access to over 10,000 hours of HBO content, including every episode of Friends. HBO Max's vast library might be narrowly better than the thrill of popping a wheelie on a bike, but how does it compare to chucking a basketball totally at random from across the gym and making that basket? Unfortunately, even with shows like The Sopranos and Sex and the City, HBO Max's massive catalog can't compare to the surprise and combination of skill and blind luck that goes into making a basket like that. Plus, when you think about how everyone else in PE class lost their when the ball swished in, yeah, there's really no way a streaming service could compare. I mean, people were still talking about it during lunch until Brandon Neiman puked in the cafeteria, and then, of course, that's all anybody talked about for the rest of the school year. So gross. Man, Brandon's older sister was so hot, though. Anyway, the winner in this matchup is clearly chucking a basketball totally at random from across the gym and making the basket. Last but not least, we have Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime Video offers over 18,000 movies and nearly 2,000 TV shows for the low cost of $8.99 a month. Experts say this is the best deal out there, but how does it stack up next to that time that one kid in the Mr. T sweatshirt did a flying kick in the parking lot, dented a teacher's car, and everyone was like, wait, who is that guy? And someone else said, I think that's Matt Linder's cousin, but then Matt was like, I've never seen that kid before. And then before we could ask the kid who he was, he disappeared. One thing I know is he must have taken karate classes because that kick was bonkers. Then you ask your parents if you could take karate classes, and they said no. And sure, now you know how to play the flute pretty well, but you still can't do a flying kick that could dent a car. So how does Amazon Prime compare to that? Sorry, Bezos. Seeing that kid do a flying kick and dent the car wins this round. That's been streaming services.